So thought I'd do a little bit of an update on the 94 Dodge. As I told you in the last video, as when I take care of rust, you never know it was ever there. So we'll go over here to the Dodge here now. If you remember correctly, like right around in this here area, this was some rust here in this here area. And then there was some rust in this here area. You can't tell it was ever there now. And so I started working on this here truck, and I kind of shortened it all up and figured make an off-road vehicle out of it. You got to have good approach and departure angles. Well, I think I got this wheelbase short enough that we should have really good approach and departure angles. So, all right. I'm sure somebody's gonna call me out on it. Hey, Chim, that's the wrong axle. You're right. That is a leaf sprung 92 Dodge Dana 60, whereas of course the 94 would have had the coil sprung Dana 60. But this old girl here, that I'm putting that, I put that 5.9 in. To be totally honest, I think the that Dana 44 would probably live fairly decently in that truck without, you know, if I didn't abuse it. But I got to thinking, yeah, I got a 10-inch channel front bumper on that thing that weighs 150 pounds by itself. That's my FU bumper. You get in the way and it will F you up. Hence FU bumper. Don't really want to get rid of it. So I basically bought the 94 for the 70. Didn't realize at the time that the 60 up front was coil sprung, not leaf sprung. I thought it was leaf sprung. Oops. And I also got the cooling fan for my engine. But now you might ask yourself, or well, better yet, you might ask me, it's like, Jim, couldn't you have saved that truck? Well, yeah, you definitely could have. I mean, you could literally go out and find a bolt out of whatever vehicle, say it's that vehicle, and go from there and rebuild a vehicle. Yes, you can. There is no vehicle that is so far gone that it is not salvageable, depending on your definition of what that vehicle has to be. You know, what part of it has to maintain originality to be that vehicle. This truck, to rebuild it, you would have first gone and find a frame. Could you have repaired the frame? Yeah, I'm sure you probably could have. From the motor mounts to the rear bumper, it was shot. In fact, I got some pieces of it here where, yeah, it doesn't, that stuff is so thin, and there's literally pieces where the whole bottom web was gone. Halfway up the side web was gone. Could you have repaired it? Yeah. But then also you have to start considering how much trust do you put into a cobbled together frame. I would prefer, you know, to run a factory frame if possible, you know, some cobbling on the frame. Okay, so frame. I think there was one body panel on that entire truck that was set. Well, two. Sorry. I got the tailgate The tailgate was good. And I think the passenger door. There was no other body panel on that truck that was any good. The entire, well, this is the box floor. Yeah, isn't that beautiful? Wouldn't you want that? That's the rear section of the box floor that completely routed out across. You're literally, yeah. So you really want to see how bad that Dodge was. That's the pile of scale from that truck. There's probably 100 pounds of scale there, if not more. And this area I had completely cleaned and pressure washed just prior to that truck coming in. And there's actually over there, there's a bag. That garbage bag has probably another 40 pounds of that and broken glass from the cab from when I tore that apart over there. That's there's a 94 Dodge truck right there. That's outrageous. You know, I've seen, I think Musty one did a bunch of work where he was busting loose, you know, some rotten frames and knocked a bunch and had a nice little pile on the floor. Musty, I want you to beat that. That's one truck. I think that explains why I didn't rebuild that truck. Anyway, hopefully we'll get back onto that one shortly. In fact, I want to see anybody beat that amount of scale and rust off of one vehicle. That's a lot. I don't even think when you know, watch Wes work on the, you know, plow trucks can come up with that pile. Okay, I'm done rambling. This is gonna be a short video, but we'll keep moving along.